Hello and welcome. In this video, let us briefly look at what happens if we have two lines in two dimensions. If we have two lines in two dimensions, there are only four possibilities. Let's look at each one briefly. The first possibility is we may get two lines that cross. They cross at just any old angle, and if they cross, that means their slopes are different. The slope from line 1 and the slope from line 2 are different. And because their slopes are different, that means they're rising and falling at different rate, and that means they will cross at some point. Here is an example. Two different equations, they have two different slopes, and because their slopes are different, at some point these lines will meet. The second possibility is we may get two lines that are parallel. If they are parallel, they do not cross, and that also means that the slope from line 1 and the slope from line 2 are exactly the same. The y-intercepts are two different numbers because the two lines have to be spaced apart, otherwise they will be the same line. The example is here are two different lines. The slopes are the same, both have a slope of 1, the y-intercepts are different. The third possibility is we may get two lines that are perpendicular. And if the two lines are perpendicular, they cross at 90 degrees, their slopes are negative reciprocals of each other. That means that the slopes have opposite signs and the numbers are flips of each other. One way we can check that is if we multiply the two slopes and the answer comes out to be -1, that means that the two numbers are negative reciprocals of each other. So here is an example. First line has a slope of 3/2, positive 3/2. The other one has a slope of -2/3. The signs are opposite and the numbers are flips of each other. If we picture ourselves multiplying 3/2 times -2/3, we will get -6 divided by 6, which comes out to be equal to -1. So that's how we can prove that the two lines are perpendicular. The last possibility is that two lines might coincide. We might get the same exact line twice, in which case the slope from the first line is the same as the slope from the second line, and the y-intercept from the first line is the same as the y-intercept from the second line. Here is an example. The second equation is exactly the same as the first, except every term is doubled, but it contains no new information. It's the same as this equation. So these are the four possibilities that we might run into when we work with two equations in two dimensions. And that's it for this video. If you have any questions on anything, please let me know. If you have some of your own questions you would like to see discussed, also let me know. Thanks for your time. I look forward to hearing from you.